morning, you guys. So today is November the 7th. Yeah, 7th. So I get my hair did tomorrow at 8. I just want to give y'all a little update about I don't know what day it is, but my training at Target. They've been training me like off and on. 1 minute, I'm not getting no training, I'm by myself. Next minute, oh, we're gonna try to train you. So, I don't know. So yesterday, I told y'all I was gonna let y'all know how it was like for me to work in Ulta Beauty. So yesterday, I worked in Ulta Beauty for the first time. I got a little training, not a whole lot, not that much detail, but I feel like it was one of the best trainings I have gotten so far working there. My shift was from, let's talk some background. I had a rough morning with Carson. He's been fighting, cutting up, acting like there's something in him. I don't know. And it's been terrible. My husband been lacking. It's like every time these kids at the house with him for a long period of time, I just end up finding so much stuff that he just left behind, then try to throw away, then try to clean up. So then I'm left to pick up all this mess. And I just be like, just live by yourself. But anyways, KK, get off my couch like that. I'm tired. I've been tired for the past few days. And I believe it's because I'm going to come on my cycle. And sometimes after my cycle, I get very emotional. I get very sleepy, tired, drained. And all I don't want to do is just lay down and go to sleep like today. But I got stuff to do. I got to take my hair down. Carson's coordinator is coming because she's leaving. So I have to release her to the new coordinator. I don't know. I hope she'll stay there. She's supposed to come sometime after 1 o'clock today. But yeah, let's get back to Target. So I worked in Ulta Beauty at Target. The shift was 4:30 p.m. to, it was supposed to be until 11 p.m., but they did not want me to stay that long without anybody being there that last hour to train me. So it's from 4:30 to 10 p.m. Alright? So, Ulta Beauty, I expected it to be really easy, very cutesy, very demure. And it was, but at the same time, it's a little bit more unorganized than the clothing area. I can say that. Like the clothing area and style is not really necessarily unorganized. Like you can find where stuff go, but you just got to be working along enough to know every piece, every area, right? But you can still find it even if you don't know. It may take a minute, but you can find it, right? But in Ulta Beauty, everything is not labeled, you know, like it should be. You kind of gotta just remember where stuff goes, and I don't like that. That what makes it so stressful and hectic is when you have to put out new products and you can't find where it goes. Ulta Beauty in my Target is pretty, like, okay, I ain't gonna say it's big, because I also learned that when you work in Ulta Beauty, they don't just give you the Ulta Beauty side where the actual makeup company is. They also give you the beauty side. That was confusing. I was like, oh, whoa, wait. So the beauty side is really big. It consists of everything involving skincare. You got your acne creams, your acne washes, soap, body washes, lotion, perfumes, anything in that nature. Everything except for hair products. That's what she told me would be on the beauty side, and it's pretty big. Ulta Beauty is small, but it's disorganized. It's not labeled. You have to damn near pretty much, if you work over there or if you're putting out products over there, you're going to have to be doing a lot of checking. And when I say checking, I mean like a lot of looking and searching, and like they give a key to open up the supply drawers to the back stock and stuff like that and pull. You gotta be doing a lot of that because it's not labeled. It would be so much easier if everything was labeled, and maybe the longer I be there, I can get that worked out with them. They just don't have time. There's a lot of new management at Target. Everybody is pretty much new, even the managers. So it's just like they kind of starting all the way over, trying to get it back to where it needs to be. And they're not doing a bad job at all, but it's stressful. It's a big job, but they're working really hard to keep that stuff running right, and I think they're doing good. But it's definitely a big job, you know. But anyways, so yeah, it wasn't hard, but it was kind of complicated with everything not being labeled, me not knowing the area, never worked over there, and having to remember / guess where stuff needed to go. But it's that takes too much of your time, you know. And when they want you to put out so much and then pull so much and keep this neat and straight. So the main thing they're gonna be on you about is your end caps. So I'm gonna tell y'all. Can you move that? I'm gonna tell y'all what end caps is. I learned. So end caps in Ulta Beauty, if you don't know, are the end of each aisle in that area with like little makeup, nails, fingernail polish that you just have to keep neat. You have to just pull everything to the front, pick it back up, straighten up, because people come over there, knock stuff over on the floor, they move into another spot. They just really, really big about keeping that end of each aisle neat. And I guess it really does make a difference when you like pass by looking at it. I think it's like one of the easiest things about working in Ulta Beauty. Like, okay, girl. But I know they can take up some of your time if you're expected to put out so much product and pull so much product. And that's pretty much what you're doing working in Ulta Beauty. You know, there's no folding, no clothes, which that helps not to take up a lot of time. But still, like I said, if nothing is labeled for you to see where stuff goes, and especially if you're a person that never shopped in Ulta Beauty, don't know nothing about Target and stuff like that, yeah, it's going to take a minute. It's going to take a minute. It's going to take a minute. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't hard. It's just, only thing I know what to do and how to do what it is she told me, but the only thing is, I had to remember where stuff goes. That's it. Because like I said, there's no labels. It's like they somewhat tried to label stuff. They tried to keep some stuff organized and labeled, but for the most, I don't say for the most part, half of that stuff is not labeled and organized. She was telling me this section is, from this section to this section is A to C. And it's like, you're not going to remember that because it's not like in some type of chronological, or like it's not in order at all. It's just randomly letters. And I do kept remember her saying J is Ulta Beauty. I do remember her telling me hair products goes in beauty, not Ulta Beauty. So I have to keep that in mind. But everything else, like, I just pretty much use my common sense. One of the things I like about Ulta Beauty is when you get ready to back stock extra products, right? They couldn't go out on the floor because it was just too much. When you get ready to put it back, with shit not really being labeled and organized like it should, you pretty much can put it wherever you want to, as long as you scan the location, scan the product, and it seems like it's somewhere in the area it should go, you're fine. So I noticed that. You pretty much, for the most part, when you back stock, you damn near making a location for some of those products because, like I said, everything's not organized. She was like, okay, we also put shampoo over here too. And like, oh, you can just put it in there. We put up this. So like, pretty much you put it anywhere that it can fit. And just scan the location, scan the product so they can know where it's at if they need to find it. But like, in style, you can't really make up a location. Like, you kind of have to just be like, skill object or can't find it. Like, sometimes you can, but most of the time you can't. So it's more organized in style with the clothes. Yeah. So when I go back to work, which I'm off today and tomorrow, gotta get my hair did tomorrow. When I go back to work Saturday, they're gonna put me back in Ulta Beauty, which I think that is a good idea because if y'all want me to get the hang of that and be able to work in that area as well, y'all gonna have to give me more training so I can get used to. Don't just train me one day and throw me back in style. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be winging it when you throw me over there in Ulta Beauty. I'm telling you. It's not a hard area. Like, the job is not hard, but it's hard because everyone's new. They don't really have nobody to train anybody. Everybody is busy trying to fix the store. And it's just like, if you do get that job, you're pretty much gonna have to really be an active learner. Like, nobody's gonna hold your hand and try to show you anything because they don't have nobody. And if they do find somebody, 9 times out of 10 it's a kid. Not trying to be funny. The young lady that was training me, she was definitely pretty young, but she did a good job. She was a little bit more mature, in my opinion, than the other girl that trained me. I can tell. She told me she ain't never did this before, like train nobody before. But I stayed chill. I helped work with her to get through it. She was straight on. I ain't try to bother her too much or whatever. She was just more mature. Like, even though she never did it before, she still tried to make sure I did stuff right, kind of watched me, checked up on me, like, unlike the other young lady. So I can give her that. She is pretty young. It's not her fault that people kept stopping us in the middle of my training. They kept stopping her, messing with her. I'm like, damn, they love this girl. Like, it was one Mexican stud. She just kept fucking with her. I'm too old, man. I was just like, I asked that girl, I said, you must be off. Because I promise you, every time she saw that girl or she even went and found her, she was playing with her, messing with her, trying to play and mess with me. I'm like, girl, she make my nerve bad. Leave us alone so she can train me. That's what I want to tell her. She's like, yeah, I'm off. I said, yeah, you don't want to go home? Like, girl, I'll be running up out of here. This shit so damn disorganized. Ain't no way man, they be having too much fun at their job. Them kids be having too much fun at that motherfucking job. It can be stressful. It can be annoying. But ultimately, it can be a time. It can definitely be a time. Like, man, you want to go home? Like, she trying to train me. You keep interrupting her playing. That's one thing I didn't like about her training. She didn't do nothing wrong. The girl that was training me, it's just the people that kept coming to her, talking to her. Not even just the Mexican girl. We had young men coming to her. She's a pretty girl. Me and her had the same color hair. We had young men coming up to her, messing with her, joking with her. Oh, you training? Like, they're so excited to see her train. Like, y'all, please move. Dang, leave that girl alone. They was getting on my motherfucking nerve. I know her nerve plucked by the time she got up, but they were getting on my nerve. Damn, especially that little Mexican girl. She was overdoing it. She was like her. I don't know. But anyways, yes, I have kids there. I'm definitely not going to be in the position I'm in for a good man. I can see myself moving up. Even though it's a lot of work to do, I don't want to be around all them kids like that, playing like, every day. I mean, I can do it or whatever, and I'll still be fine, but it's just like, I don't care to. I can't relate with all that playing they be doing. I'll be cool, but I'm ultimately just coming to do my job, y'all. Please get away from me. Please get away. Like, I don't know. We had 2 boys, young men. I call them kids because that's what they act like to me. Almost tackled us running into the office. Like, and I asked myself what they running for. Like, move! Big boys. I need to go join Alabama football team with all that energy. Because all that running up in Target is just uncalled for. Like, I'm going to tackle them. And then what did they get or do? I do not know. Because they walked right back out and did it. Like, it's like playing going on. And I feel like that's another reason why a lot of stuff is unorganized and can't get done too. Not only with new leadership, but y'all also got kids working in there. They're not taking all that stuff serious. They're not meant to. They don't want to. They don't care to. They know they don't have to. But that's all y'all got, unfortunately. And not saying they don't do their job. They do their job if you stay on them. But if you let them motherfuckers play, they gonna play. I ain't lying. They don't come to work to just work. They come to work to have a time. I see that now. But cool, whatever. But yeah, that was my first day at Ulta Beauty. I guess I'll make another video. I don't know. About my second day at Ulta Beauty. Wasn't so bad. I was glad I got off early because I don't know. I just like to work by myself, and I just did not feel like being trained for that long. But speaking Spanish, that's it. I'm gonna upload some more videos about all the trips we went on. I hope y'all guys watch it. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm so sleepy. Sorry the energy was low. Bye.